Um, I want to talk to you about a viewer on my channel. His name is Jim Winslett. And, excuse me, Jim contacted me by email a little while ago and just shared some information with me about his battle with cancer and also his interactions with Pete and Boz. And so I've been kind of following along with him. And 2 days ago, I got an email from him that said he had really bad news. The cancer had returned and it was in his bones. And he went today for an appointment to get a final prognosis and get more information about what kind of treatments they might have to do. And I want you to, the reason I'm doing this stream is to honor him and also to help elevate him. Excuse me. I just think Jim is a really quality person. I felt that way from the time I first began corresponding with him, and I feel even more strongly about it now. And, excuse me, doggone it. I'm sorry, I'm going to get another cough drop because I got to get this cough suppressed to some degree. Jim wrote a song, a rap song, to talk about his story with Pete and Boz and his story about the cancer. And when he contacted me the other day and told me about his latest prognosis, he knew that I was pretty upset about it. And so he wrote this, which explains, by the way, pretty much what's going on with him. And I wanted to share this with you first because this kind of gets you up to speed on what's going on with Jim. So this is called F Cancer, which is the song that he wrote. And I reacted to this on December 8th. But he rewrote it, and it's labeled for F Cancer for Paul. Now, before I start playing it, I want you to think about that for a minute. This is a man who just got notified that he has terminal cancer. And he's thinking of me, not himself. That is an incredible human being. So, this is the song that he wrote.
I had it pretty good, was enjoying my life. It was heavy on the feel-good, light on the strife. I had a decent job and a lot of good friends. And even though I wasn't rich, I was making the ends meet. I met a nice man on a dating site. He was older than me, but that's just my type. We were head over heels because the feeling was real. Even though he lived in Canada, I knew it was right. It didn't matter that there was a nation border between us. We were falling in love. Ask anyone who had seen us. We were happy together. And we were wondering whether we should talk about maybe moving in together. So I gathered my nerve and found a song to use, and I rewrote the lyrics and made a whole new tune. And I sang my proposal. We set a wedding date. Everything was really perfect. We just had to wait till I could wrap up my job, get my things all packed, and I knew that if I did this, there was no going back. But there were no second thoughts. We were solid in our love, and then, sorry, we found cancer. What the hell was I supposed to do with this? I was beginning a new life. It should all be bliss. I don't believe that people suffer because they pissed off God, but I can tell you now, life can go from great to shit. But then I made a firm decision that I wouldn't let this demon get me down, and I decided that to mope is just derision, so I got my shit together and I said that I would never let the cancer win by showing it that things were any different, and it worked. For a while at least. Kept on living my life in spite of the beast. I found a handbell group and got the music back into my life, which has always had its own soundtrack. I was happy again. I expected to win this battle that I didn't even want to be in. But then I got another cancer, and I asked the doc to answer, tell me what are my odds? He said 30%. I don't know how anyone could ever understand the way that hearing those words forever changes a man, but I can tell you right now, I didn't see how my life was going to amount to anything worthwhile, but then I told myself that if I kept a positive mind, that I could beat the odds and everything would be just fine. But in the gaps between the music, I could hear the clock ticking on the time bomb. I tried to pretend that I was making it. I cried when I realized I was faking it. There's life to be lived. I should be taking it, but the darkness, there's no escaping it. It's pretty fucked. I won't give up. I can't. Hope can come from crazy places. They're on YouTube, brand new faces, two old geezers, blokes from London, dressed in three-piece suits. I'm wondering what they're up to. They look smooth. Hop in the booth and nod to fumes. Fuji's beat just dropped. What's happening? Step to the mic. They can't be rapping. I'll admit, I don't like rapping, but holy shit, these songs are slapping. Who are they? Where did they come from? Why did their songs make me feel some hope I'd long abandoned? I can't explain, but it ain't random. Dug into their story. Damn, sir, you did this and still beat cancer? That was the moment that I turned my life around. If these old codgers could do it, then I was bound not to allow the depression to get me down. I took control and my attitude's better now. This is my time. I am in charge. Out of my way. I'm steering this barge. Times are still trying, but there's no denying there's no time for crying because I'm living large. I can't give enough thanks to Basil and Pete because I know that it's them got me back on my feet. And I owe them a debt I could never repay because I feel like my life has just got a replay. This is my time. I'll say it again. This life is mine. My power is within. Times are still trying, but there's no denying that cancer can fuck off. It's not gonna win. If you think I don't have days where pain creeps in and doubt replays, well, you'd be wrong, but it won't stay because I'll just stand and say this is my life. This is my time. I'm taking charge, and I'll be fine. Every time I think that maybe I will have a downer day, I pull up Pete and Bass and let the inspiration come my way. I can't explain how two old rappers doing up the gangster play can make me happy like you do. It doesn't matter anyway. I got my willpower back from the dead. I know the best medicine's all in my head. If I keep a good attitude, like the doc said, I know I won't die. I'm living instead. Fuck cancer. I got this. I want to thank you, Paul, and to your viewers who have already shown me support in the comments. And I want to thank my friends and family who love me and keep me going every day, and especially to my husband, Rob, who has been with me every step of the way. 3 years ago, I was feeling defeated and I thought things were over. But the inspiration that I got from watching Pete and Baz do what they do inspired me to start fighting again. I have no doubt that that inspiration and that fight added years to my life. I was lucky enough to meet them and tell them my story, and we've since become friends. I'll tell you this. Regardless of the hard-hitting gangster lyrics that they write in their songs, off stage, Pete and Baz are two of the most kind, generous, and decent men I have ever met. Since this latest diagnosis and the bad news that it brought, they've gone above and beyond giving me hope and support and sending comforting words to my husband, who is having a harder time with this than I am. We're all going to die sooner or later. I'm likely going to die before I expected to, but that's okay. I've had an amazing life. I've seen and done some incredible things, and I have no regrets. So don't feel sorry for me, but send your comforting thoughts and prayers to my husband and to those friends that I'll leave behind. But I'm not done yet. Whatever time left that the doctors tell me I have, I'm going to double it, at least. Besides, Pete and Baz are going on tour again later this year, and I'm not going to pass up a chance to sing with them one more time. Thank you again, everyone, and God bless.
Now maybe you have some idea of what a quality person Jim is. And he sent me an email. Excuse me. He sent me an email yesterday because I told him that this hit me really hard. And he said, I didn't mean to upset you. I emailed him back and I said, you didn't upset me. I'm furious at the devil. And the reason I'm furious at the devil is because he's the cause of all of this. I want to share a verse with you. This is 1 Peter 2:24, and I'm reading for the Amplified Bible. He, referring to Jesus Christ, personally carried our sins in his body on the cross, willingly offering himself on it as an altar of sacrifice, so that we might die to sin, becoming immune from the penalty and power of sin, and live for righteousness. For by his wounds you, who believe, have been healed. The Greek there is past tense. It says you have been healed. Now, just because Jesus Christ has healed us doesn't mean that we are healed, because we have to believe that. Excuse me. We have to believe that, and sometimes that's challenging. Sometimes that's hard to do. But what Jim has done is he's found a way to keep his mind on a positive track so that the disease doesn't overwhelm him and depress him, because if that happened, he would be dead in very short order. What I want to do is I want to pray to God that he will destroy the cancer that's in Jim's body, restore his bones to health, and give him long life. And I want all my viewers who are praying people to pray that with me, and to put Jim on your prayer list and pray for him every day. Together, we can beseech God to hear on our behalf and take care of our friend and heal him completely. And that's my prayer for him. Now, Jim has he's developed a relationship with Pete and Boz. He's actually gone and visited them in England. He has sung with them on stage, which is incredible. He has done a lot with them. And I want to play a short that Boz sent to Jim. Basically, Boz does a live stream where he plays piano and takes requests. And so he was doing his live stream when Jim showed up. And this is the result. I'm going to reload the things because it starts
do one more and then we call it a day. Oh, good Lord. We've done that nearly an hour. Good Lord. Only got some lovely comments here. Where are you, Jim? Missed Jim tonight. There we are. Suzanne. Oh, yes, Jim. Ah, yes. I'm practicing people on Whirlybird. Well, have a break. Have a break. Just listen to me for a bit, Jim. And then you'll be all right. But then you'll get right back to the Whirlybird. We're working on that one ourselves for our big tour. Jim, get well, Jim. Love to your old man there. Hope he's all well. Bearing up, we could do a little video for him in a couple of days. I'm going to Spain in a few days, so I won't have a chance to do it till I get to Spain. But We'll send him a message shortly.
That's the relationship that he has with Pete and Boz. They become fast friends. And in the process of getting to know them, he has discovered that they, too, are high-quality people, just like most of the people on my channel. And so I wanted to share that with you. And what I plan to do now is I'm going to, sorry, I'm checking the chat here real quick. Hi, Marie. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you completely. What I want to do is I want to share a selection of Pete and Boz songs that I specifically asked Jim to get me. So these are his favorites. These are the ones he wanted to hear. And again, I ask for each of you that is a praying person to put Jim on your prayer list. And what I want to pray for is the absolute obliteration of this cancer and the restoration of all his bones. He's got cancer in his bones, and so the bones become weak and they become brittle and they can break. And so we not only need the cancer to be gone, but we need his bones to be restored to health. So that's what I want you to pray for. That's what I'm praying for every day. And I pray that Jim will get to enjoy his time singing with Pete and Boz again when they come back to the States. He lives in Canada, but he travels down to see them. And I hope you enjoy these songs. I'm going to react to them, but I'm playing them for Jim. This first one is called Action Man. And you know, I should mention this. I have reacted to several Pete and Boz songs over the time that I've had my channel. Haven't reacted to them in a while, but I have reacted to them before. And so I'll be excuse me, I'll be adding 7 new songs to the list with this show. So I hope you enjoy this. This is Action Man, Pete and Boz. Jim, I hope you're listening. If you're not, I know you'll watch on the replay.
Jim wagging a boozer, quick cat and a moolah. Boy talk to me nicely or it's click bang with a Ruger. Neck 5 with ejections, straight face when I back him. And if he's talking figures, then man, I'm there for some action.
2 glass of the golden star, who marking me order? Tom Ford him and at my wrist, you get hit with a whiff when I'm walking. Bars, strip tag, Aquafina, get laugh, back to Nina. If I goddamn toasted jams, I jump out the jar and I slap the geezer.
Got slapped with a sentence, went down, came back with a vengeance, and now I'm bringing that smoke in a silk cut suit while I'm puffing on the Benson wood pound. It's happening, ladies, eyes on the prize while I hold the door. And if I don't pay the paper, leave a scar on his face like Voldemort.
VV's on my necklace shining, 10 large and a watch and chain. Pour gin in a herbal glass, robot to the finest strain. Get high with her while she's naked, ass up at a pool in Spain. Come jump on a jumbo jet, I take you mile high while I pop champagne.
Load in the clip then spray, had a man lit like Christmas Day. Drop down and I made him pray, you know what I mean, in a Christian way. Put jewels in a Jesus pendant, Lord forgive me if I strike him down. And if a man try to take the stash, he gets wrapped like packs of the white and brown.
Kitchen king with the pots and pans, trap line pings and I drop that brand. Whip that work like a Boston cream, it's time to make dough, no dunking man. Got mad to feed, bricks to the work and a pan of weed. Chef kiss when I serve them up, I know golden man's be proud of me.
Clean as a cut, TCP, eyes on the block, CCTV. And the shit packs like DPD, so the boys on the beat won't leave us be. I'm calling, baby, sipping on a glass of the boba, baby. Look, son, I'm a superstar, and that's why you go wanna fornicate me.
Whip German a Guten Tag, quick puff on a Cuban dog. If a man don't play that part, act up, get shot like a movie star. Slick demeanor, you know me cool like Mr. Vina. If a man try cross the line, I'll get hit with more than a misdemeanor.
Jim wagging a boozer, quick cat and a moolah. Boy, talk to me nicely, or it's click bang with a Ruger. Neck 5 with ejections, straight face when I back to him. And if he's talking figures, then man, I'm down for some action.
2 glass of the golden star. Who marking me order? Tom fold him and at my wrist, you get hit with a whiff when I'm walking. Strip there, act finer, get laid, back to Nina. If I goddamn toast the jams, I jump out the jar and I slap the geezer.
Oh, Lord of mercy. You know, the first time I saw these guys, I thought, what in the world am I looking at? But they just, you know, it's hard to say. Some people have it, some people don't. Pete and Boz have it. They have whatever it is. They just, you know, they can, they write lyrics that are multi-layered in their meaning, and they rhyme, and and their presentation, you know, the difference between their two voices is amazing, and it's just a hoot to watch them. I really enjoy watching them rap. And I know that this is very healing for Jim, because not only because of the music, which was what got him started down this path, but also because it brings back to his memories, the two of them and the times they've spent together. For example, when he went to London to visit them, they took him backstage and they spent 4 hours with him. How many stars you know would do that? But Pete and Baz did. And they did it for Jim. And now, Baz, excuse me, Baz, because he knows that Rob, Jim's husband, loves piano music, Baz is going to make him a video of piano music. Now, you know, these guys are well, I don't know if I'd call them superstars, but they're certainly stars, and their schedules have to be extremely busy, and yet they're willing to do this for him, and that just, to me, makes them very special. So this next Pete and Baz song is Eastenders. Eastenders. Huh.
Check it out. No play. Bluebird up. Got it. Long time ago. Just sold stuff up. Yeah.
Top Shagger, Mick Jagger, birds drawn on me rockstar swagger. Rules begging me to clap their cheeks, but I'ma walk on by cause I'm way too dapper.
I walk firm like a big brick shit ass. Your man shit bricks when I whip that stick ass. It's the sunset and they cut that shit out. Or I'ma dig a hole in the ground, you can feel that.
Pick another fella, you don't want to smoke. I windmill, double fist, and I drop you both. A black belt, I can scrap cause I know me judo. I make a man's real like he dropped the soap.
The magazine stuff like a lad in a gay bar. Popped a few shots while I'm grabbing the paper. I make bread, I'm an hell of a baker. My boots handmade with the skin of a gator.
Pulling up in a black Ranger Raptor. Bald on the noggin, I slap 50 factor. Any sales better go through P. You think you're the plug, I'm the fucking adapter.
Belly full of beans and a mind full of darkness. Swings from a fist there, cold like a carcass. I'm mad for blood like a shark is heartless. I'm a gangster, not an artist.
Selling bootleg gear on the market. Any old fart pass by, that's a target. Market, bargain a price at the bastard. If it don't buy, then I might get closeted.
I'm an handful. I'm a problem. I've been mixing my gym with a proxy. Living life by the book's not an option when you're running around with an head full of toxins.
Grip the metal like a man in a workshop. I squeeze, let it beat like I'm having a jerk off. I'm making it swivel when I'm whipping me tits out. The fellas know it's scraping when I'm ripping me shirt off.
Back suspenders, South Eastenders. Had his whole block knocked off like Jengas. Whole team built off of thugs and offenders. Came from the bottom, now the gang's big spenders.
Kicking the door down and knocking his teeth out. I serve up a whooping when I'm bringing the beef out. I'm foul when I slide on him, taking his knees out. I make him bow down to the king of the deep south.
King of the manor, I'm a prickly bastard. Step into the pub and I get quickly blasted. Metal in his mouth cause I'm sick of the verbal. Make the man jig when the finger me blasted.
Do you think he's been seriously told? In the docks, they got him preaching. Looking through, just by sort of flicking through it. And he was seriously told he was
You know what these guys are doing? They're old and they're just having fun. And Jim has told me that since he's gotten to know them, they're not at all like the characters that they portray in their songs. They're not gangster at all, but they know how to write music that makes them look like gangsters. And it's like, you get to a certain point in life and it's an honest to God truth. You get to the point where you really don't care what people think of you. And that's where they're at. They're just going to do their thing and have a good time. And it doesn't matter what you think of them. They enjoy every second of life that they live. And you get to see that when they're performing, handing the mic back and forth, interacting with the people. They're a couple of incredible old geezers, is what they are. I just love these guys. They're an absolute hoot. This next one is a song called Whirlybird. And excuse me, apparently it goes really fast, and Jim's been practicing so that he can sing it with them, because they've told him that they want him to perform the next time they're in North America. And so let me take a quick peek at the chat here and see what's going on. Hey Jim, yeah, I'm so sorry that I don't know why I had this trouble with the live stream today, but I had tremendous problems. Could not get it to hook up until I guess maybe 20 minutes after the hour. Finally got it working, but oh gosh. Oh, this next one is called Whirlybird. We're just going to dive right into it. I love these guys. They're fantastic. Here we go. Jim, sing along.
Call me Peter Jew, the way I poke a man. I've had a drink or two, don't provoke a man. I got a stick with extendo clips and a red dot, watch it light up when I smoke a man. I've been around the block like I'm a whirlybird. I can afford to quit, but I prefer to work. And if you wanna come and meddle with the money, I'll be gunning and committing an offence like a dirty word.
And I'm a big bad wolf when I send a pack. I red ride in the hood, I got plenty straps. And if a pig kicks off, I load up the dot, pop off the safety and empty that. I just cut through blocks like a lumberjack. The new drops 1010, that's a wonder batch. I just sparked the plug and then I robbed the food. I got a phasing show like the Thundercats.
I see 3 little piggies and I load the strap, and then I huff and I puff and I blow the mac. I got a bird and a line with a load of back, and if I make a cheek slap, then I'm over that. If she wanna bring a mate, then I'm banging a friend, and I'll be banging a blue pill, then banging again. I got a spring in me step, a little money to spend. I just double the money, then I double again.
I've had enough of the talking and I'm ready to blow. And if a fella wanna live, he better give me the dough. He's got keys to the white and a major scale, and I'ma nick him up sharp like an ebony note. And I hope we don't sing to the men in the blue. And if he does know, tell him what I'm ready to do. I'll have his face on the paper the following day and have his old bird up like checking the news.
I lost bets on a dog, got a bone to pick. He gave a dodgy tip, so let me phone him quick. I got a break, both flex in dispose of him. The thug life got an old, can't go legit. I got me hand on the wheel, got to get the shift. I got great big sail, so I steer the ship. A little drip of the rum, I'm gonna give it a sip. And give it the wife a little fiddle, wanna jiggle it bit.
I got my brand new books and I'm breaking them in. The steel toe works well when I'm kicking the chin. I'm gonna work on the yawn when she's sipping the gin. A little wood in my pecker and I'll be slipping it in. Now I'm a demolition man when I'm breaking it down. I'm chopping up another kilo in the back of the ass. And you're the one that come and run up on the man of the match. I'm strapped up in the manner with a gun in my game.
I'm strapped up in the manner with a stub in my tiffer. Quick off in the cab and I'm popping a blister. Just dropping a bag, then I'm bagging his sister. Shake a man's block cause I'm top of the Richter. Magazine teeth sting like the venom of a cobra. Rover, hop in the Ranger, coming over. Chauffeur, take her in a ride, bend her over. Poker, couple of seconds and then it's
I
over.
said I pop downtown in the double O phantom, bantam. And it's like work when I panned him, tandem. Gonna need chains and I bang him, sand him. Chuck him in the bin, that's standard. Evening, run up on a fella in the dark of the night. Had a fella slipping like he's dancing the nights. If you wanna serve up and slice in my doorstep, then the fella better give me all for the pie.
The thing I love most about these guys is their presentation. It's they just don't care. They don't care what you think of them. They put a mic out in the middle of a field. They have a guy hauling I guess a battery-powered mic set up in a suitcase while they sing, handing the mic back and forth. They just don't care. They have there's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no trappings and trimmings of success with these guys. Although they've been very successful, they just come out in their suits and they do their thing. And they just kind of break every single rule, if you will. It's just so much fun to watch them sing. And excuse me, this next song is called Pint and F live in Seattle. And I think let me check the chat. Jim, I think this was one that you were singing in, right? Let me get the, okay, I gotta get the chat up here. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, so you're going to sing, okay, you're going to sing Whirlybird. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, gosh. This is just so much fun. It's unbelievable. It should be illegal, really. It really should be. But anyway, I got to get control of myself. This is Pint and F live in Seattle. Okay. Of course, I have to listen through the ads. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's no ad on this one. Here we go. You ready? This is more of Pete and Boz. Oh, Lord have mercy. They are so much fun.
Watch it. Go Pete, go Pete, go Pete. Go Pete. Nail it.
Anyway, give off I don't go back. I got big beats and they go tic tac. Walk with the heat, I don't understand. Out of the town of the pie. Anyway, give off I don't go back. I got big beats and they go tic tac. Walk with the heat, I don't understand. Out of the town of the pie. Flag in the end in between the fingers. There's in the canvas of motion picture. You got a face of a smoker with. Yeah, man, give me trouble, I'm a smoker with. You're a man, that's why I'm smoking with you. And you can get the back of the hay. Push back, goes on the smashing again. From the case, while the smashing again. Smash hands with the boys on the back of the box. You stand up to the belly and you scrap it with us. Got money in the pocket in the back of the jeans. And it ain't right, but I'm splashing in the club of the team. Glad when we get out. Money from my mate Ronnie when he gets out. Bag in the can when you walking with us. When that little man when you talking to us. I don't go back. I got big things and you go big back. All with the lead, I don't understand. Out of the town with the party. I know where you are from, I don't go back. I got big things and they go big bang. All with the lead, I don't understand. Out of the town with the party. Right in the bar. I'm gonna stick in your man. 6 pounds, 10 pounds, at the back of the couch, and that's known. Can you go on the wall, I'm branded. We talk money, then we speak our language. Can the beans in the Tesco bag. Take the head from the body like a Lego man. I'm the governor, I'm the big Nebraska. Quick far back, you and asked about me. The governor, I'm the Easter range. I go under the rules, you can keep the change. We don't speak the same. Your mum's on the back of the speed of lane. Put a suck in your mouth. For a pound, if he says another word, I got big things and they go big bang. Walk with the lead, I don't understand. Out of the town with the flying. I don't go back. I got big things and they go big bang. Walk with the lead, I don't understand. Out of the town with the flying and the fang. You was here last night, weren't you? He was here last night at our show last night. That's good, isn't it? Anybody else was here from last night? Wow. You came as well? Wow, amazing. Well, you're going to see the same show again anyway. Hey, down here.
Oh, I can see why Jim loves these guys, because they're they're all out there. They're not leaving anything out. They're not holding back. They're not trying to sweeten the pot. They're just doing their thing from beginning to end. If you don't like it, too bad. And of course, that's kind of an old person's attitude anyway, but it's great because they have such a great ability to rhyme. And I can tell you this, they have a lot of, they do a lot of British slang in their music. And, okay, so all right, we're ready for the next one. They have a lot of slang in their music that's British slang. And so, guys like me who don't know that won't pick up on it. But if you become a fan and you start following them, you'll learn it and you'll basically check it out, find out what it means. And then it's like twice as meaningful after you know the truth. Oh, Lord. This one is T-Pain, PB&J, live in Seattle.
I think we need some help with this. We need some help with this. Where's that young lady we saw earlier on? We're going to go dancing, I think. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you got a dancer. Yeah, go on. Yeah. You coming? Yeah. Jim. You want to come up and see? Get your fucking ass in there. Get on me, jump on me, jump on me. I'm not Jim's going to sing. That's it. No, he's singing. What's your name? Tell me. Where you from? You coming, huh?
So's he. So's he. Canada.
We're struggling here. It's a very hard stuff. Here we are. What's your name? Oh, well done. Calgary. No, take it back. You don't want to force it. What are you, young lady? Oh, you know what, unfortunately, you get your fucking arse up here. Look at that, that's athletic quality. Shall I push her up? Yeah, no, I got you. Well done there. Awesome. What's your... Sylvia, where are you from?
You try to stay on him and I'll do the coverage. Sounds good. Yeah.
Look up. Young lady. Look at that. You're perfect.
Adam, I'm right. Nice to meet you, sir. Hi, Jim.
I feel his head with the legs like a mountain man. The magazine magazine when I walk in the drumstick, we make it bang like a pump bang. Hop in the cab, I'm banging the crossfire. Anyone else, I'm banging the crossfire. Couple of guys in the cup of the dashboard. Kicking the thing, cause he's cutting the soft now. Bringing the joy, bringing the joy, bringing the joy, bringing the gas down. Bringing the love, bringing the love, hopping the box, I'm running the man down. It's the big bucks, I've been looking for business. Stress to kill, mama got me up in the riches. Pole position, I don't feel I'm running the distance. I'll be banging, I'm banging, I'm banging the distance. The bigger the bank, the bigger the pop crack, the bigger the chance to burst up in the contacts. The bigger's a big deal, the pain of the contracts. Love me up, man, we give a fit in your soul, man. And I'm living in my life, in the pension. Pushing up the food stack like a pension. Giving the fish scale, that's right like a penguin. Flipping the jump, my bills right like a pension. Slowing on, pushing up, getting up in the big fives. Them three fives and the threes, but the six fives. No thread lines in the seams, with my link fives. With the step, kicking energy, my nerves beating. That's just the way I walk like this. That's what's the way I talk like this. I'm at the side of the car, but it's outside. He's on, he can try and chop like this. Try to walk like this. I'm less down on the curb, but it's not sad. If I love you, I'm getting stupid like shit. I spin fast, I swing quicker than Federer. I start back in the fast, back on the regular. And I'm a killer, I'll keep it. I feel his head moving late like a mountain bang. The magazine made me lay like a walk in the thumbstick. We're making that bang like a pump bang. I just took off this man, go down the steps. Every word of one of those songs is in on.
Yeah, Jim!
Well, big house round like this here. Thank you.
It's just amazing to me. It's really amazing to me. It's such an incredible thing that they've done. And God, I can't. I can't thank you enough, Jim, for choosing these and for making these videos, the ones that you did make. And excuse me. Oh, this one starts right up too. No ads at all. I just want you to know there's going to be people all over the world praying for your healing. And you just keep chugging along, buddy, and do what you do. Enjoy life. This is Pete and Boz meet Erasure. Stop and do one.
What's with the 50p charge when I pay card? Came through the beggar pool scratchings and I came hard. Soon as I put the gloves on, I'ma get loud. I'ma get loud. I'ma get loud.
Right. We ain't here for a laugh. This is serious.
I'ma get loud.
You must think I'm daft.
You need a lesson in being a man.
Yeah. I've had enough of these mugs. Rolling them up in a rug. Come round the back of the car. Shouldn't have listened when I told you. do one, do one, do one, do one, do one. You can go do one. Too many things on the night, backed off the thing and I just got a new one. Do one, do one, do one, do one, do one. You can go do one.
Tuck in your shirts and then pull up your pants.
Hello,
Listen
yeah.
again if you misunderstand. English in the backseat.
Shut it.
Yeah, exactly. Edinburgh drives family. 2 tampons straight from the factory. Black leather gloves, Batman, dentist, take their teeth with a backhand. Still dodging the text man. Down on the beach in a caftan.
Look who just walked through the door, son. I've been here before, son. Same old situation. I got a tenner in the sock and it's going on the Yorksies. Yeah, I've had enough of these mugs. Rolling them up in a rug. Come round the back of the car. Can you listen when I told you? This smashing the brute machine. I'm in the back of the pub with a snooker team. Yeah, and the boots are clean. Pint of the pie with a mash and a gravy. Yeah.
Look at you. Look at them criminals. Jesus, you need a lesson in being a man. Listen again if you misunderstand.
I've had enough of these mugs. Rolling them up in a rug. Come round the back of the car. Can you listen when I told you? Look who just walked through the door, son. Shut it. I've been here before, son.
Yeah, exactly.
Same old situation. I got a tenner in the sock and it's going on the Yorksies.
I've had enough malarkey. I got a mate and he knows karate. He's got a mate and he's in the army. Walk through the door, close down the party.
Do one, do one, do one, do one, do one, do one. You can go do one. Too many things on the line, backed off the thing and I just got a new one.
That's a nice gin shot.
I've had enough malarkey.
Pig Island, Pig Island, Pig Island, Saddleback.
I've had enough malarkey.
Look at this boat, people, look at this boat, people. Oh.
I've had enough of these mugs, rolling them up in a rug. Come round the back of the car. Can you listen when I told you?
Oh man, I'm telling you, these guys are such a hoot. They really are. I can see why it puts a smile on your face, because they're just so lighthearted and so joie de vivre. They're just so full of life and so full of vim and vigor and excitement, and they don't hold anything back. They say it all and they sing it all. It's just so cool to watch them. This is the last one that Jim asked for. It's Pete and Boz, Top of the World. And we're going to do that one. But first, excuse me. First I have to listen through the ad. Oh, this is so exciting. Yeah. Don't wait. Whoops. Okay. And I do want to check the chat one more time. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. So, Jim says cover your eyes. Oh, Lord of mercy. This is Top of the World by Pete and Boz.
9, 1.
Come and talk to me, darling. What's your gusto? Walk with me, darling. We'll never be the match, por favor. That's a pina colada. I need one more. Yeah, lean for me, swing for me. Spin around like the barrel of a beam for me. You're keen for me, sing for me. You can't hide it, I know you got a thing for me.
So baby, grab your bag. Wait with your mate while I grab the jag. And you know I got the cash. Pick what you want, we can pop the tags. Live for the party, baby. Rack 10 shots of Bacardi, baby. Big bank, fast cars and a private jet. And I can do karate, baby. I don't know what they told ya. I shoot guns and I bonk your girl. Birds up when I duck the police. My pint and my bag, I'm on top of the world. I don't know what they told ya. I shoot guns and I bonk your girl. Birds up when I duck the police. My pint and my bag, I'm on top of the world.
Two-stepping in me espadrilles. Strapped to the teeth and I'm dressed to kill. Looking sharp, baby, what's the deal? If your man pipes up, he connect the steel. Talking about a bing in your mouth. It'll take one shot, but I'll give him a round. And I could even give him a tan. I'll leave him out on the beach with his head in the sand.
chest there with my chain on the chest there. Feet up, glow trees in the deck chair. Clean cut with my Pinot Grigio. I ain't pissed yet, but you'll see when I get there. See me? I'm a big man, you're a TP, I'm a wigwam. You're a little string bean of a man with a P for a brain and a hair's like a tin can. I don't know what they told ya, I shoot guns and I bonk your girl. Birds up when I duck the police, my pint and my fag, I'm on top of the world. I don't know what they told ya, I shoot guns and I bonk your girl. Birds up when I duck the police, my pint and my fag, I'm on top of the world.
Oh. Oh, that was so much fun. I couldn't help but think, excuse me, I wish I could get rid of this cough. There's another group that I've reacted to, and I can't remember their name, but they're from Florida, I think, and they're two old men, and basically I think they tried to copy Pete and Baz is what they tried to do. But they did a song in a swimming pool, and I was thinking, Jim, you'll have to ask them, did they make this one because of that? Did they see that and say, okay, we're going to do it better? Because I think that's what they did. At least if they didn't do it because of that, they certainly did it because of that. Does that make any sense? In other words, if they weren't directly reacting to that song, the song they made reacts to it by itself, and it says, look, we do this much better than you, hang it up, you're not as good as we are. The way that they rhyme and the words that they rhyme with are so cool, and it's just I don't know, they're just so much fun. They really are. I don't know when that concert is that's coming up, Jim, but I hope that you enjoy every minute of it, and you get on stage and you take videos and you send them to me so I can feature them, because it's definitely worth it to watch you. I just oh half naked dancing Pete. Yeah, they don't, Jim says the hip gyro with his gut hanging over his waistband just kills me. They don't care. They do not care what anybody thinks of them. They're just, I don't know, they're just something about them that's very endearing and very charming. And the words to their songs are sometimes pretty tough or nasty, you might call them. I don't know, but it doesn't matter, because they're just fun. They're fun to watch. They're fun to listen to. And as Jim has shown, they're fun to spend time with. And I hope you get to spend many more years singing with these guys. And let's see, he's pretty trim now. Oh, lost a lot of weight on. Okay, well, I can see why that would happen, because you're pushing yourself pretty hard when you're doing that. But I'm just glad I finally got this to work. Excuse me. I'm glad I finally got this stupid thing to work. It took me almost 16 minutes to get the live stream working. I don't know what went wrong. It doesn't make any sense. I tested it ahead of time and it worked fine. And then when I went to live stream, it wasn't working. So, but I finally got it done, and I'm thankful for that, because I just wanted to say, Jim, I love you. I hope you're blessed, and I pray that God heals you completely and heals your bones, and you live for many, many, many more years. And no matter what the doctors say, you control the final outcome. As long as you stay positive and you stay happy and you keep living life, the cancer can't beat you. So, That's my prayer for you. And that's my prayer for every single person that comes to my channel, is that you will be healthy, that you will live a long life, and that God will bless you with his love. Yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right. As long as Pete and Baz are still making music, I'll be here to hear it. That's the spirit, Jim. That's the spirit. Thank you for coming to my live stream, you and Marie. I guess nobody else made it, or if they did, they didn't get in the chat. But I'll be publishing this both on Rumble and on YouTube, so you can watch it in either place. It'll take a little while to process it, and then I have to remove, well, I don't know if I'll even bother with removing that ad. It wasn't very long. But anyway, it should be up shortly. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your support. And I hope God blesses you. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.